I went from being in the best physical shape of my life, kind of the best mental shape of an emotional shape of my life, to just crashing. March of 2020, prior to the pandemic, life was going very well. I was a stay-at-home mom. I was exercising every day, just life was good. And then I started experiencing some really weird symptoms. I felt like someone was squeezing my neck, and it was the most bizarre and uncomfortable thing I've ever felt. And it was pretty much a constant all day, every day. Getting in to see a doctor at that time was almost impossible. Everything was closed. It just kept getting worse. I was able to see some specialists. They performed all kinds of tests and scans, and no one could seem to figure out what this sensation was that I was having, what the cause was, what we could do. I was exhausted. I lost about 30 pounds. My husband was terribly worried. I couldn't do anything at home. I was sleeping when I could. I was just at the lowest point I believe I've ever been in my life. And so one of my doctor's appointments, I said to her, I can't do this on my own anymore. I need help. And so she prescribed Lexapro for me. It kind of just took the edge off of all of the anxiety and just stress from not knowing what was going on. I saw another ENT who did a scope and found that one of my vocal folds had a mild paresis, and he realized that I needed to see a speech language pathologist. So I had virtual visits with her, and she gave me some stretches and exercises and some different techniques, even when speaking, to use to kind of relieve some of that tension and pressure. So it was a long process from March until July or August, until we finally kind of figured out what could get me some relief. When I hear someone, maybe struggling, if it is with their health or, just something in life in general, I think I share that experience and how I had gone from, absolutely thinking I would never need any sort of, mental help, any sort of antidepressants or anti-anxiety medication, and then just getting to the point where, just every day was such a struggle. And I let them know that, even though, you might not want to ask for help, that it is an option. And, really there's no shame in it. There's no shame in just telling someone, that you're struggling and asking for help. And it's a strong thing to do, to ask for help when you think, or when you're used to kind of handling it on your own.